Welcome back, everyone, to Service Electric Network's continuing coverage of Musikfest 2022, day one of Fest 2022. Dan Freeman, Christy Fulkerson back with you, and so very pleased to be joined by Hannah Peterson, the lead singer for Garden State Radio, going to be taking the stage under the tent at Talkplatz coming up at 8:30. Hannah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, of course.
And most importantly, thanks for coming back to Musikfest.
Of course, it's crazy. You know what I realized today? This is actually our 5th year here. Our 5th year. So we're just really lucky to be here, and every time we come, it's a really good time, and I always say it's like the most wonderful day of the year because I love being here, so it's awesome.
You guys have had a really busy summer, I imagine.
Yeah.
About how many shows do you kind of cram into these months?
Gosh, so when we've been at our busiest, I mean, we've done like up to 70 shows in the span of the summer alone. Now we have a lot of weddings, and we have a lot of like municipalities. We have a lot of fun things like this, and so we're keeping busy for sure. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And you guys, I mean, a lot of Jersey Shore shows.
Yes,
Is that
for
safe
sure.
to say?
Yeah.
Kind of the sweet spot for you guys in the Garden
a lot
State?
of like Atlantic City, places like that too, for sure.
We were just talking on our way over that a lot goes into your setup. Maybe not as much so in past. You said you used to have to come in the night before because you've got the lights and everything.
I mean, a lot of production.
I mean, what goes into all of that for you guys?
There's so much. So the guys actually they're kind of like the masterminds behind it all. So they come in, they set it all up. I try to go up to them and be like, "Hey, can I help you with this?" They're like, "Okay." I mean, yes, but it's just gonna take longer
Go talk
to
to those
explain it
TV
you.
folks.
Exactly. Right. So there's so much. Honestly, I personally am just astounded by all of the work that they do, and countless hours, sleepless nights. It's a lot, for sure.
Sounds very similar to Christy and I trying to help our production team. And
Yes.
they're like, you guys just stay in front of the camera. We've got it. But
Yeah.
we continue to marvel at the talents of our crew as well. So kind of take us through how you guys as a group have evolved through the years. Kind of ever changing.
So Garden State Radio has actually been a band for almost 10 years now. Personally, I've been in the band 5 years, and Ryan, our drummer, is actually the only standing original member.
Okay.
So Mike, I think he's been in the band like 6 years now. We've just through member changes, it's always kind of like been a fun little level up, and we're just excited to just see what the future brings for Garden State Radio and just keep on going and trucking along, for sure.
I know you're a fun party band. You do a lot of covers, a lot of mashups.
Yes.
How do you decide? There's so many songs to choose from. How do you make the set list?
It's crazy. I mean, we get a pretty good idea after being somewhere for a few times. Like coming back here, we kind of know the crowd that we see, and we kind of read the room a little bit and be like, all right, we're going to play some classics. We just really try to cater to all age groups and all genres, because we know what it feels like going out to somewhere and you're watching a band and you're like, gosh, I wish they played this song, or so we really like to make sure that everybody has a good time at our show.
Do you have any favorite songs that you particularly enjoy performing?
So there's a few. Actually, one of my favorite ones that I like to perform is You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette. That one's fun. We do What's Up by Four Non Blondes.
That's a great song.
Little Olivia Rodrigo, Good For You. Just some fun stuff like that. Anything that like we have the opportunity to just kind of like rock out on and have a good time. That's the stuff that really gets it for us.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but is there a cover song that you have to play that you'd really be like, fine, not doing? Is there one that you're just sick of? There has to be. It has to be more than one, but just pick one.
Well, I'll be honest. Oh, there's kind of two.
Okay.
We'll take two.
There's two. Okay, so there's one that every cover band plays ever. It's Don't Stop Believing by Journey. but listen, I like it. Everybody comes together.
Yeah.
I like it for that. But if I never had to hear that song again, I would be okay.
Yep.
The other one is Sweet Caroline. But that one's fun to hear people sing back. But at the same time, if I never had to hear it again,
that's
I would be okay.
What about musical influences for you? Like growing up, getting into music,
Yeah.
what kind of groups or artists did you enjoy listening to?
So the singer that actually made me want to sing was actually Kelly Clarkson. I watched her first season of American Idol, and I was just like astounded by her voice, and I wanted to be that. And my parents were always like, "You're going to be the next Kelly Clarkson." But as I got older, I actually got very into that band Paramore. Like Haley Williams, the singer, I like her a lot. She's great. But they're probably my biggest influence. And throughout the years, it just changes a lot. I mean, I like all types of music, so.
Will you be doing some Kelly Clarkson?
Yes, we will be doing some Kelly Clarkson tonight, yeah. In one of our little fun medleys that we do, so.
And I guess, how did you find your way into Garden State Radio? What's kind of your history in terms of music and how you
so I actually am originally from Connecticut, and I moved down to New Jersey actually to join the band.
Oh.
And I had seen them a year prior at a venue in Ocean City, Maryland. And it was before I even knew who they were, and I was still living in Connecticut at that time. And I saw their lights, I saw all this, and I was like, I want to be in that band. Yeah. That's really cool. So, over the next year, I befriended everybody in the band, and when it came time for a member change for them, one of their members had to leave. At that point, I was friends with them. It was 6 months later, maybe.
Wow.
And they're like, hey, we know you have a life and a bunch of stuff, but do you want to come to Jersey and join the band? And I was like, absolutely.
Wow,
yeah,
that's
I used
awesome.
to do hair, all this stuff. Yeah.
So there's hope for anyone out there that's thinking the same thing right now.
It's
Not
never
that
too
they're going to
late.
push you out or anything, but
no,
you never know.
It's never too late to chase your dreams.
Yeah.
There you go.
You guys play a lot of high energy shows at a number of great venues, all summer long. But what is it about Musikfest, the crowd here, the atmosphere here that makes it special?
It's the crowd, and you know what I really like? It's also the all ages part of it, because there are a lot of, kids who are under the age of 21 that really likes to come out and see us, and they have a really good time. Actually, the first time we were here, that was most of our crowd was actually underage, and it's nice and it's refreshing to be somewhere where you're not catering to a bunch of crazy animals. You know what I mean? Everyone's just having a good time, and it's a genuine, fun, good time.
Yeah.
All ages, and it's cool because we've even watched kids grow up here.
Yeah.
You've seen little babies that are now toddlers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm old. Get in there.
That's awesome. Well, we're so glad you could stop by and chat with us.
Thank
Looking
you so much
forward
for having us.
to hearing you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, go get ready. No,
Yeah.
Night one, no pressure.
Thank you. Yeah,
no pressure.
Opening
Night
night,
one,
it's fine.
big headliner
Everything's
here at Festplatz. But Hannah Peterson from Garden State Radio, thank you so much.
Thank you so
We're
much.
looking forward to a great set at 8:30.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much.
Thank you.